Welcome back to Happy Hour Live, gang, presented by Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the only hard seltzer with that superfruit acerola. Oh, Dylan's on that new flavor with it too.
Ooh, watermelon, strawberry.
Oh no!
Let's go.
Dylan seems to have had an unfortunate mic switch. So let me allow me to show people the real sound of summer.
You know what I hear me?
Oh, you switched to your AirPods, Dylan.
Yeah, Dylan's got big AirPod mic energy right now.
That was a perfect crack too, man. What a waste.
It still came through for what it's worth.
What a joke.
It was such a failure. It was cute.
How do I sound now?
There he is.
Like a person who's done this before. Let's go.
I'm gonna go open another one, I think.
You won't. Speaking of the only hard seltzer with the superfruit acerola, it's supposed to be the hard seltzer of the summer. I don't know if you guys are hearing this. And if you want to look where you can find Vizzy, it was sold out all last summer, but there's 12 flavors to work with this year. Just go to VizzyHardSeltzer.com/washed and hop in and find where you can buy it.
And let me just add something. I've decided that this summer I'm going to stay hard the entire summer by drinking Vizzy Hard Seltzer.
Wow.
That's
so
cool.
I haven't had any of the lemonade flavors yet, but for my money, watermelon strawberry is pretty hard to beat. So we'll see.
Dude, the lemonades are fantastic. The watermelon lemonade might be my favorite thing ever. Yeah, like I took Randy for a walk real quick earlier, and I was just the dude just blatantly just open carrying a booze drink. Exactly one.
You didn't even
Can't wait.
You didn't even bag it. It was just nope. Right in the hand.
Do I look like I care? Because I don't.
Will, this is your first Happy Hour Live from the new crib, right?
Yeah, because the last Happy Hour Live that we did, I had the specialty of getting something I'll never order again from Sweet Green, which is called food poisoning. And so, yeah, this is the first time I've done it from the new digs.
It looks like you're wearing one of those hats that the cartoon characters would wear that have the little propeller on the back.
Yeah.
The fan is quite swag.
You just look like the Alien Ant Farm logo.
You guys hear about this golf tournament that's going on right now? Started today?
The audacity of Justin goes 7 under.
My goodness.
Yeah.
He was knocking sticks down today, man.
I know it's very early, but not really liking the leaderboard as far as sexiness. It's not very sexy.
If Spieth doesn't hit the pin on 15 with that chip, it's like skipping across the water. It was going so fast. So
yeah, he was done for on that.
A huge turning point for him. My gosh.
You know, you got to get lucky sometimes.
That's
okay,
right
can I ask a question?
Okay.
I know that everyone has been, doing pools, doing bets like that. If there's one golfer who will financially benefit you guys the most throughout this entire process, who would that one golfer be?
John Rahm.
Okay.
I just have and it's nothing crazy. I just have a $50 who's gonna have the low score at the end of the tournament, Rahm versus Justin Thomas. Just $50 just to keep it fun.
I've got an equal amount on Spieth and JT.
Okay.
They're still in it, but it's, it's looking dicey.
Spieth is in my two pools that I play. Spieth is in both of them. But also Xander Schauffele was my individual wager through a certain book. So that's if Schauffele comes in later on, we're doing okay.
To address the question about the balloons back here, the homie's birthday was February 19th, and the balloons are still going strong from then. So, yeah, they're Pokemon balloons. He's into Pokemon.
How do we feel about this comment in the chat? Do we think that Brett might be a beta version of Sebastian Vettel?
Isn't he already a beta version of Lewis Hamilton, though?
No.
Okay.
They're riding different waves.
I'll take that. if I can be anywhere near Sebastian Vettel, like if I'm a Mercedes C team, that's fine by me.
You guys like F1?
Yeah.
That's cool,
Yeah,
man. I've been into it. Yeah, I've been really into it for a while.
Just one though.
Why don't they all have the same car to make it fair?
I don't know. Why doesn't
all
every
the-
PGA player play with the exact same clubs and same ball?
You saying like why?
I've been saying that.
Why doesn't every team have the same car?
Yeah, like to make it fair. Like they've all like some of these other teams have like really good cars, and then these other ones they're just fine. They're not great. And I feel like the ones who have better cars do better. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's like some of them are out there pushing like a Honda Civic compared to the car next to them. You know, it's just not fair.
That's got to stink if you're on like whatever the team that sucks is, Haas or for example, and it's like you're not gonna get points. You're not gonna podium. It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, I can't get past the Alfa Romeo guy who tucks his ears into his cap. The guy with the man bun. After seeing everyone else do it differently, he decided to go with the ear tuck. Awful look.
I love that dude's pretty boy swag.
I'll tune into F1 Drive to Survive.
We got John in the green room. Love it.
Is he here? Oh yeah, he's here. He's here.
He's in the
ready.
green room. Yeah, he's laughing about something already.
He looks like he has a studio that like ESPN sets up for you and like the virtual when you're doing your hits from home over the pandemic. The corner office suite. Yeah, he's ready to go. What'd you guys have for dinner?
I'm coming to you from a black hole. Apparently, I didn't realize how dark this looked.
Is everything okay, Dave? Like, it's better. It's better when you lean back, so the ring light doesn't all go straight on your face.
Oh, you want to see my face?
It looks like Dave's about to like conduct an internet hunt late at night. Like you're doing an investigation.
Is it a 10-year investigation, Dave?
Yeah, it's 10 year. Had to get a warrant.
Not many people will get that, but I think it's funny.
I don't know if we're gonna get roads.
You can't walk upstairs yet, right?
I am upstairs, but I'm surprised y'all can't hear his white noise machine. He must be sleeping.
Straight zone.
All right, Juliet, beat you to it.
I got her.
When we bring in, are we waiting for Brad too, or just gonna have John first?
I was gonna wait for Brad, but we can bring John in and see what's up with him.
I'm
Hang
okay.
on, can I,
in the green room for a while.
T-Man had a really funny comment. Hang on.
Oh, dude,
Man,
we're having fun now. Ha
Fire. He's on fire.
T-Man crushed that.
Dude, we're having fun.
Yeah, let's bring John in. John Duda, welcome to the stream.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Happy Hour Live. Welcome to Washed Media as well, the Washed Media family.
Sure.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for joining.
How's the first day of the Masters for everyone?
Enjoying it, really enjoying it. John, I love that every time we have you on one of these things, you always manage to fit your painting in frame in the background. You're beautiful.
I think people like that, right?
I do. I mean it. I really enjoy it. Yeah, it's great.
I had that in Austin as well. I painted that in, I don't know, like 2015.
I went to your place and I saw it, man. It's really well done.
Yeah, if anyone wants to buy it, $500 out the door. It's yours.
Wow.
Is that going to be
studio?
It's a one of one.
Yeah, is that going to be available as an NFT, John, by any chance?
I could do that. I don't know how NFTs work, but yeah.
Dylan does. Dylan's got the whole thing down.
Can someone explain to me how they work? I do not understand it at all.
They're
Going on
non-fungible,
the screen.
Will. Well, don't you understand?
Not on
What's
this
the T
podcast.
stand
sir.
for?
Token.
Token.
Non-fungible token.
There he is.
You can funge it.
So Brad and I just posted a fit pic on our IG, If anyone wants to follow, it's INTRNTPRTY. But multiple people are comparing me to a middle-aged woman vacationing in Florida. So off to a hot start in the comments.
Brad's a fellow skinny leg king, which I appreciate about him.
Yeah, me and him, we don't have the calf game like you, Dylan.
No, you're thinking of someone else, surely. It's not me.
You might be
I've seen
thinking
it.
of Will.
Yeah.
Dylan's got decent calves.
Wow, thank you, John. That's really
Are we
nice.
sure?
I did own your ass on Twitter yesterday, though.
Oh, dude, you really got me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you ruined like 3 hours of my day.
Dylan's officially not mad online. He wants everyone to know he's not mad.
John.
So, what are you sipping on, baby boy?
Okay, so I've got a pure LaCroix.
Couldn't be me.
And I've got a glass of red here. This is from my WSJ monthly subscription. And then I've also got the hydro.
Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know the Wall Street Journal has a wine club.
You're going 3 drinks deep right now.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah, you don't see that.
For those asking in the chat, the jacket is from LL Bean.
Very cool.
That's it.
Very, very cool.
Can I pull back the curtain and ask a question? The video that was getting tossed around on the meme team group chat, is that getting made? Because I've been laughing about it for a couple hours now.
It better.
Did Randy ever respond?
No,
Yeah,
I
he
don't think he
thumbs up.
responded.
No, he thumbs up my message asking Randy, do we have enough
okay.
here? Yeah, so that's big.
Okay.
I think we have enough.
Can I be honest about something? I've been loving Randy lately. His stock is just through the roof with me.
I'm excited about Randy's future at the company. And John.
I'm learning.
It's getting triple digit likes.
I also want to address it was a bit of a rough week for me in the stock market, which is why I'm drinking LaCroix and I don't have Perrier in the house.
What stocks did you have that didn't do well?
I just got a couple blue chips. I don't like to discuss financials on the internet though, so we can take that offline, Dave.
Dude, have you seen this GameStop stuff?
Dude, I just read about that. Yeah,
I'm holding on to mine, dude. Diamond hands.
I was reminiscing last night about Kerrygold butter. I got to stay with Dave a few years back for MSU's Final Four run when they played Texas Tech, and I had some pancakes one morning at Dave's with Kerrygold spread over those hot cakes. It was fantastic.
Game over.
I usually don't fuck with Kerrygold. I'm usually like a generic store-bought brand butter guy, but Kerrygold kind of changed my mind.
You kind of strike me as a country crock guy, to be honest. If you're going the margarine route.
No, I don't like margarine. I like real butter, and I like to keep it out on the counter as like instead of in the fridge. It's not spreadable.
It gets too hard to spread. Yeah, I feel you.
If you are a margarine person, you do have to go with the crock though.
Yeah,
Country crock?
Country crock,
Yeah.
dude. That's where it is.
That's all
who decided?
If you're a margarine person, you have to go with it.
Who was the person that decided that leaving a stick of butter out is okay? Is that not dangerous with bacteria and whatnot? Because we did it growing up too, but I never understood it.
That's why you get a butter dish.
Yeah, but like, is it not like if you leave a yogurt out there, it's not going to do the same thing? I had a butter dish, Will, with a little top on it. Golly.
Dude, it's the most Midwest shit ever, having a butter dish. I love it.
I was gonna say I feel like it originated in the Midwest.
It definitely originated in the Midwest. You think people in California are leaving their butter out? Please.
Well, have you seen the butter trays with water in them? Like the water mixes in with the butter and you keep it out like over a period of a couple weeks and it makes it a little more spreadable.
There's a theme here and it's spreadable.
Well, I was surprised
Boys.
at Dave's I didn't know you were a dairy guy.
Well, funny enough, I am, but my wife she's gone dairy free for the near future due to feeding concerns with my child. And so
Aren't you just giving your
I guess
child Orgain?
he's just actually on a glutamine creatine 1-2 punch actually, but so I didn't realize how much stuff had dairy in it. I felt like a total idiot when I was just like, hey, I'm going to go get these tacos. She's like, all right, no cheese on mine. I was like, oh, yeah, cheese is dairy, Dave, you silly bitch.
Did you guys hear about the Oatly scandal?
I heard it from you on your pod.
Yeah. I got my breaking news through a podcast called Internet Party.
Yeah, and
Tell
you
us
guys
about
can,
it, John.
Well, you guys can follow Internet Party on both Twitter and IG at INTRNTPRTY. But yeah, apparently Oatly's been like sneaking sugar into their recipe for just like their OG original mix. And people come to Oatly for a dairy-free experience, a healthy experience. And I think a lot of us, including myself, are just feeling a little betrayed.
Wait, are they like not reporting it on the nutrition facts? Or
They're
just
not.
sneaking it in
They're
that
not
way?
doing.
Oh, that's bullshit, John.
Dude, you
I'm
can't
glad-
trust anybody.
I'm glad you're bringing this to light because people need to know about that. That's bullshit.
John, let me ask you this though: how do you figure that out? Like, how did somebody was like, no, you know what? There's sugar in this motherfucker, and like we're gonna find out.
Actually,
Test tubes.
One of my uncles.
My tubes.
And you guys might know him. My uncle Pete from Twitter. Actually, you guys might know him. I usually see him during Thanksgiving, but with the pandemic and everything, I didn't get to touch base with him this past year. He is a lobbyist for dairy, like just big dairy, and so he tipped me off. He tipped me off to that.
Dude, what does he think about the current administration, though?
Well, how much time you got, Dave?
Does he lighten up the family Zoom call over Thanksgiving?
He was actually with Ted Cruz when he saw the cow made of butter.
Very cool.
How could you forget?
He was the guy who took that picture.
Did y'all see the
Hey, let's get yeah.
video?
I was gonna say, hold on.
Let's get Brad in here, man.
Oh, let's get
Second
Brad
half
in.
of Internet Party. He's making his debut on Happy Hour Live and his debut for Washed Media. Brad, what's up, Brad?
What's up?
What up, Brad?
Let's
How you
go.
doing, man?
Let's
Brad,
go.
Wow,
You missed,
appreciate y'all having me. Let's go.
Brad, you missed a riveting conversation about dairy, big
Oh no,
dairy.
I was spectating. I heard it. John has been on this Oatly kick for the past 4 days. he is
that's so
hurt.
exciting.
I'm a Califia guy. I don't know if you guys fuck with that oat milk, but I roll with Califia in this household. The barista blend.
Is she still number one in the world?
Oh, come on, dude. Come on, man.
That took me a second.
Okay.
I wouldn't know, Will. Wouldn't know.
Yeah, didn't she block you, Dylan?
No, she didn't block me. We're friends, but she didn't follow me. But I checked, and she only follows.
I got
a handful
the
of people.
unfollow as well. I got
She
the
follows just a
unfollow.
handful, like close friends. So I didn't make the cut,
too.
unfortunately. But no, we're friends.
You're not in the
Do you-
inner circle?
Do you have one of those trackers that keeps track of who's unfollowing you? You send out one of those like automated tweets every day. 6 people followed me.
no,
4 people
no.
unfollowed.
That's such a bad look.
I just
It's
looked at her
embarrassing.
account and noticed
Do
that she
people who
follows me.
have that know that it sends that tweet? Because that's so like, how could you continue with it when it's so bad on your timeline?
Well, I don't think those people are very active on Twitter, Dave.
No, that's a good point. Thanks.
Dylan's
So,
account just tweets out. Sorry,
Is
go ahead.
it 2-on-3? Are we doing 2-on-3 or what? I know you guys were opining a little bit.
I'll defer to Brad there.
Oh, wait, for basketball?
Yeah, what do you think?
I mean, honestly, I think we should settle it the old-fashioned way. Your best warrior versus ours, and I'll step back and let John represent internet party. No other lives need be lost in this battle.
Well, the thing is, like this conversation, and I tweeted at John about this already. It used to be a me versus him conversation, and which I think is a pretty fair matchup. And then like he brings you into it. He's like, yeah, you wouldn't stand a chance against me and Brad. Like, yeah, no shit, John. So I do think, however, that a 3-on-2 would be somewhat fair. Okay, Macy.
What's up, Macy?
Brad, what do you think, man?
She's just saying what we're all thinking.
2-on-3 might be a fair matchup.
We've actually been.
I would be.
Just
I'm
to deviate,
I would be way too tired.
Could I just deviate really quickly?
Please do.
I think we're encouraging people on our Twitter feed to get horny on the timeline. So shout out to Macy for that. She's just living her truth. Although you still don't have to like the picture. You can just scroll by.
It's not necessary.
I'm throwing out likes left and right, John. I saw that from you guys. I'm gassing everybody up. I don't care if it's your aunt and uncle. I'll give them likes. I'll hit them with a like. They need the numbers up too.
Brett, what's your IG feed looking like? Do you have to like put it away at the store when you're in line?
No, it's mostly golf these days. There's a scantily clad one or two, and then let me see. Let me go through my Discover right now. Permian Greatness is at the top of the list right now. Shouts to Dave. And a lot of golf tips. A lot of golf tips, John. I'm trying to work on the swing here.
John, what's looking like Discover feed right now?
My Discover feed is mostly New Balances. Like that's all I get anymore.
John, I just opened mine to see what my Discover feed would be, and this is literally what it was. Oh, this is not working.
I can't
tell. It was a New Balance.
Will, it's a really nice vaulted ceiling behind you, by the way.
Thank you. Yeah, they call this lighting something that I don't know. Luckily for me, the lighting's half broken. So as you can see on this side, we have lighting. On this side, we do not have lighting, but we do have a fan. We'll get through it. We will endure.
All right, we can go back to 2-on-3 though. I think if you guys wanted to like just sub people in and out, we could do that.
I think that makes the most sense. Trying to guard 3 people at the same time, John. Let's be honest. We couldn't guard each other for an extended period of
1-1 zone. It's not going to work.
No, that's not going to be it. And also, Dylan, the topic came up on the last episode about me dunking on you. Dylan, I would never even attempt to dunk on you. That's just far too disrespectful. Never would even happen.
I mean, look, if you get a chance to dunk on me, you should definitely take it.
I would
just saying.
Most certainly tear my ACL.
Disrespect. Yeah, well, we've seen what happens when I try to hang on the rim. It doesn't work well for me. But
can I just say, Dylan, if I ever see you and I'm on a fast break and you even try to contest my dunk, I'm gonna throw it down on you so bad.
Really? Can you dunk,
I'm initiating the contact. I may not be able to get it, but I'm gonna use you to propel me up. It's gonna be one of those.
There's actually a slam ball court outside Houston, so I think we're gonna rent that out, and we're just gonna all sign waivers. So we're just gonna do that.
Is that the trampoline one?
It's trampoline one.
That shit looks so tight.
I was gonna say I hate how cordial the Dylan Brad relationship is going so far. I wanted it to be contentious.
Some balance, man. You're chirping enough. We need to at least have 50% of the pod.
Yeah, you talk enough shit. You talk enough shit for the both of them, John. Both of you.
Dylan wants to let everyone know he's definitely not mad online.
Yeah.
Would you shut up? You're so annoying, dude. God.
John, we had an internal meeting today about the future of Internet Party and washed media. And the idea was we were going to do the Barstool route where we're just getting a feud with you guys constantly in order to drive viewership and engagement. So that's pulling back the curtain. That's what we're doing here.
Drum up controversy. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So
I didn't realize that.
keep an eye out. Yeah, it's a proven
Well,
method.
could we get some of the Barstool smoke shows in the mix?
Yeah, no, there's like an email list. I'll send it around. It's like a newsletter kind of thing.
Dude,
What
wait,
if-
are we not White Boy Summer? No, we're not supposed to say smoke show, right?
No.
White Boy Summer is over.
Yeah.
Bro, lean into White Boy Summer. Why wouldn't you embrace that?
Because Chet flew too close to the sun, man. He went too hard too fast.
Did
Actually,
you guys
just
see
flew
the
right
merch?
into it? Yeah, the merch was that was the final straw.
The merch was pretty bad.
What exactly about it? What was the problem?
Well,
I'm
it
very
just
proud, Boise.
yeah.
Was it? I didn't think it looked that bad, but I mean, maybe that speaks more about me,
Dude,
unfortunately.
I
The
love
font
old
selection
English
wasn't great.
straight.
Dude, that
Oh,
was
more
what
so
people
just the
have to
fact.
wonder.
Just the fact that he was trying to monetize the movement. Like he needed to let it breathe for a while and just let people run with it. It was funny at first, and he just went too hard.
You can't monetize the movement. You got to let the movement monetize you.
Have you guys seen his other
Wow.
kid?
Words to live by. Words to live
Bars.
by. Oh, wow.
Mhm.
Colin, the famous actor Colin Hanks. Is that what you're talking about? Yeah.
Colin
seen
Oh,
it.
he was delightful in Orange County.
Orange County's a great movie, Dylan. You probably hate it.
I've never seen it, but I probably would hate it.
Dylan, what are you listening to right now? You heard Peaches yet?
I have heard Peaches. Yeah, Peaches is pretty good, man. It hasn't made my faves playlist, but it's a pretty decent little bop. I like it.
I know
Do you
you.
like the
Go ahead.
Do you like the Tiny Desk version more, Dylan, or the original?
The Tiny Desk version is honestly so good. I like it much better than the studio version. It's tight.
Brad, what's going to be the song of the summer? He's very good at predicting these things.
I don't think we've seen it yet, to be honest. I think it's early. We've got a few artists that are still sitting on their albums. We're going to see the song of the summer, though, probably in the next month and a half, if I had to guess. Peaches is a candidate, though. That song slaps.
Is Peaches getting mainstream radio play? I don't listen to radio, so I don't know these things.
I couldn't tell you either.
Dave, it's
Yeah,
not
it is.
on Buffalo local sports radio. I haven't heard it. Just want to let you know.
Okay.
My favorite part of the song is when Bieber whispers into the mic, "Badass bitch."
John, that was a really good replication of that. It sounded just like Bieber doing it.
Thank you.
Does Carly Rae have anything out these days? Jepsen is who I'm looking
She's
for
done,
there.
man. She's
The
done.
summer?
He's
No,
still
she's
in the
not
game?
done. She's not done.
No.
She's not done.
She's just getting
No,
started.
she's not done. She's fine. She got a late start to the game, so she's not bowing out early at this point. She's here to stay. She's got a good head on her shoulders. The Call Me Maybe summer was an all-time summer for your boy, so that song's always going to hold a special place in my heart.
Is Austin thrilled with the Baylor win, or are they just kind of indifferent?
Nobody in Austin cares about basketball anyway. So
Big
they
fact.
really
Waco?
don't care about Waco.
Waco and Austin are riding different waves. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, if Texas had won the national championship, it still would have been just like a kind of a blip on the radar here. Not a big college basketball town, really.
Who's coaching Texas right now? Is that still Shaka, the guy from VCU?
Great question. Actually,
Great question.
Texas got Chris Beard from Texas Tech, a huge get. Great
Wow.
coach, great guy. We're all really excited about it. Yeah.
That is huge.
The buzz here is just crazy, man. You
Yeah,
can't
that
go
seems
anywhere without
like-
people
You're
talking
going to have a
about it.
crazy defense down there.
Uh huh.
Brad, I was gonna say it kind of seems like a Michigan, like a beeline going to MSU type beat. Like
Is
Texas
that
Tech to Texas, that seems like a betrayal.
I was going to say, forgive my ignorance, but is that a big rivalry?
It depends who you
Big
ask.
12, yeah. It definitely is.
Dylan.
Throw the records out.
No. Look, listen. I will never ride hard for the Texas basketball program. Pretty much has no historical relevance. But I think Texas Tech fans consider that a rivalry, and I'm not trying to be rude at all. That's just how it is.
Is that kind of like Illinois and anybody else in the Big Ten?
Ooh.
They consider themselves a huge rival, but
Yeah.
nobody else really cares.
You mean the crying Illini?
Oh, wow.
Damn, John, you didn't have to do him like that.
Oh, then he dabbed on him. Dude, come on.
Hey, how often are y'all calling your ladies badass bitch? I thought that was interesting because he's
Never.
obviously, presumably referring to his wife, right?
His
They're
wife,
married.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
It's so like it's so flippant how he does. He's like badass bitch. Like, all right, dude, it's your
Yeah,
wife.
chill out.
Chill out, Beebs. Edgy Bieber.
I missed that.
Do you
one.
guys?
Hey,
Do you guys? What's going on with Bryson on the practice range there? Brad and I were talking in a separate group chat about that video where VJ is just watching him swing.
I want to know
I
if that's his normal routine or if he's just trying to put on a show for the match. I don't know what was going on there, man. If that's his normal, like, get hyped for this tournament situation, the dude's just a head case. I have no idea.
Looked like way too much pre-workout.
yeah, he was.
He probably did.
He's
Has
like
a 20 milligram right
if-
there.
He's like if NO Explode turned into a human and like got some sort of functional golf swing ability. It's really insane to watch. It's honestly painful though, like because as somebody who suffers from lower back issues, I just don't know how he's going to play much longer.
John, I've been actually meaning to talk to you, John, about this because I know that you love betting on sports and more so talking about betting on sports and tweeting about betting on sports. And so I was wondering how many units do you have on your favorite golfers for this tournament?
I like how everyone who bets on sports thinks other people care about what they're betting on. Like, I don't know what a parlay is. I don't know any of the betting terms. I just like to enjoy. Like, I just like to watch the matches, enjoy them.
Well, you're a huge fantasy sports guy, right, John? Like you post your lineups and stuff on Sunday morning.
Nope, you got me again there. I don't do that either.
Okay,
John, it's the worst when they show their betting ticket and it has the dollar amount on there. It's like, oh wow, you're risking $1,000 on this game. That's pretty cool, man. You must really have it. That's tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's even better when you control the odds and the platform, and then tweet out stuff to bet against. And that's crazy. It's crazy how you do that.
Brad, I don't know what you're referring to. Can you be more specific, please?
Yeah,
No,
who
I
are you
just
talking
think-
about?
Like my bookie and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
So when you guys come into Chicago, Brad and I live, pretty close distance to Parlor. Brad, I was wondering if you've been there before because you commented on a few of the menu items.
Sure. Yeah. The one I think it's River North. It's what it's called, Rhino, as they say in the South. About us.
They call Brad in River North. Actually, they call him Bobby Bottle
say
Service.
it's not true.
They call him Bottomless Service.
No, Bobby Bottle Service. That's his nickname in River North.
Brad, does John just make stuff up about you like on the pod, like just random stories that are? Man, that must be tough to have someone like that does it to you constantly, weekly on the pod.
I would say, some of it is sometimes rooted in some type of fact, but listen, if you're gonna go to a club, like general entry at a club sucks. That's the worst thing in the world. So if you're gonna do that, you got to get a table. That's the only way.
oh, so this is
Bottle service guy.
Hell yeah.
Theoretically speaking,
I love that, Will. I love that
in.
patronizing nod, man.
All six of us could buy a table somewhere.
What's the best bottle service bar in Chicago? Because we're gonna go.
Joy District.
Joy District is fun. And depends on how you define like best. Like the most fun and like the most popular are going to be two different things. But right now, most people, the it place to be is Tao, which I'm not a fan of. But that would be it. If you want to do bottle service, like that's where you want to flex.
I almost had my bachelor party at Lake Tahoe.
Nice. I heard it's beautiful there.
Is that bottled blonde still in business by Lou Malnati's dude?
No.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing.
It's Too bad for me.
For the best.
Yeah.
Bottle
Hey,
Blonde had like some of the most stringent dress code policies out there. They had carte blanche like at the door, like
Oh yeah.
turning anyone away that they just didn't like.
I'm
Yeah, it
sure
was
they
like
weren't
the-
racially motivated or anything.
It
Yeah.
wasn't at all. No,
Yeah.
not even close.
It
They
was
just tried they tried to keep some order in there. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
no Jordans and no flat rims.
no fitted
Oh.
caps, no Jordans, no ripped jeans, no jerseys. I mean, just the list goes on. No
So you
plain
know Will
t-shirts.
is already out.
No fitted caps. Is that a real?
I got
Will-
turned down.
Will
I got
literally
turned down from Bottle Blonde in Dallas, Texas. It was Dallas? Yeah, Dallas, Texas. I had forgotten my pants for this trip, so I admittedly was wearing some Lululemon joggers, which I assume was the reason they were telling me no. But the rest of my outfit was an ALD cashmere sweater and a Filson jacket. And I was just sitting there, and I was like, dude, like from the waist up, like I should be in this club right now. I feel like I'm feeling pretty good about myself. And they just said no.
That's crazy.
It's
It is
so
what it
weird,
is.
man. I went to Bottle Blonde once after watching a Michigan football game, and I had like a jersey on over a hoodie. They just let me stroll in. So sometimes it's just their discretion. But
Maybe your vibe was just off, Will.
Yeah, Will's
I don't
vouching for
know,
that.
man. I also got turned away from a strip club once for wearing a sleeveless shirt with Matthew Stafford's face on it. So I thought that was a little weird too.
Oh, what?
Come on, dude.
That's usually my go-to for a nice evening out, honestly. So that's weird.
Will, we
Well,
gotta get Jared Goff jerseys.
yeah, I'm down. We could
Dude,
get.
oh, go ahead, Will.
I didn't have anything of note to say.
I was just gonna ask if I pull up to Bottle Blonde with a Matt McQuaid like Michigan State jersey, are they letting me in or no?
I don't know.
Up in the air.
It's up in the air. I think if you showed up with that sleeveless Gildan Michigan State shirt I gave you, they'll let you in.
I still have that. It's one of those things. Anytime we like start to clean out our closet, Alyssa's like, "You don't need this. Throw this away." And I'm like, "No. You never know when you might need this.
No.
State team.
I can see
You
that.
never know what content will come out of nowhere."
Yeah,
All
you
right,
could
John,
always,
Brad.
yeah.
If we were to book a trip to Chicago, when's the best time for us to head up there?
That's a loaded question.
it's about to be the summer of sucking and
No, it's not. No, it's
Sorry?
I don't know if can we swear on here? Like, can
We can swear.
No.
it's about to
John,
be
if
the
you can
summer
say the
of
word
No.
sucking, you're fine.
sucking and fucking.
Oh, that's that.
So-
I thought you were going to say like mucking,
If
getting
you
rebounds.
guys wanted to come in and say July, I think that would be great.
Yeah.
June,
Is that what they
July,
call
August.
summer?
Also, let the record show that is not what this summer is going to be called. We're not calling it that.
Calling it
Okay.
what?
What if Bieber drops a song next month called "Sucking and Fucking"? And it's like the hottest song ever.
Song of summer.
That's not going to happen.
I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it because I'm going to have to reevaluate a lot of things.
Dude, do you not? He's with a badass.
You gotta think Haley's not down with that song title.
Well, I think-
Randy is so offended that we're asking these guys about Chicago and not him. You see this comment? It's
Randy's
outrageous.
from, isn't Randy from Ohio or Indiana or something?
One of those, yeah.
Northwest Indiana, Randy. Apparently, there's beaches there, though. Who knew?
In Indiana,
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're great.
Yeah, something about dunes. You can see the Chicago skyline though on the clearest day of the year, according to Randy.
I want to go to Wrigley though when we're there.
No, we're not going to Wrigley.
Why?
The field itself or the neighborhood?
Both.
It's like a bunch of 22-year-olds throwing up on the sidewalk.
Are
I
you
want
basing
to
it
go
off
to a
that video?
baseball game. I want to go to a baseball game, John. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, you go to the baseball game and just hit me up when it's over, and we'll link up.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
But we do
All right,
need
hey-
to play basketball outside.
Okay.
Ideally, would be inside, but outside is probably going to be our best.
Yeah,
bet.
we don't have access to an indoor court here.
sucking
Well,
we need
in
to make
fucking
sure.
basketball.
Do they have a lifetime? Because Dave and Dylan, you guys are shut out of your lifetime right now because someone keeps pooping everywhere, right?
Yeah, we got plumbing issues.
It's not great. Whatever we decide, we need to make sure that the itinerary that we send out has about 12 different bars on it, and we make it to about 6 of them. I think that's a good idea because it really worked out for us last time.
How many did we actually go to? Like 3?
I think we had legit like 8 stops on the list, and I think we may have done 5 of them, maybe.
I just
Something like
remember. I remember
It's way
Will
too
doing a
ambitious.
body shot off of me, and that's like the last thing I remember from Friday night.
that. Yeah, that was fun though.
It was fun. Big Star was a big vibe on Sunday too.
I'm like moderately salty because I pulled up for a brief minute, but I didn't get a chance to mob as heavily as I wanted to.
They were also really stoked because the Cowboys won a big game, and we were actually at Parlor, Brett.
Yeah,
And Micah
my spot.
was in the bar doing Cowboys chants, and no one was joining in.
It was bad.
I mean, Johnny,
Real
he was
bad.
Johnny Dallas that weekend.
He referred to himself as Johnny Dallas and wore his boots out to the bar all day, had a mustache.
His name
isn't
Johnny, and we weren't in Dallas, but he was Johnny Dallas.
And then he requested that after we went to Big Star for margaritas, that we all had to, or like we were standing next door trying to figure out our next move. And he just goes, "Hey, Will, do you mind if we go get an Instagram off of me in front of Big Star? I'm going to throw it low real quick." And I was just like, "Dude, Micah, can we just not right now?"
Yeah, that was during the throw it low phase.
He loves throwing it low.
That it ended up being tight though. He got one off, I believe.
He got a good one. What's the best neighborhood in Chicago to maybe peep some like sundresses? Because I'd heard some stuff about something about Chicago.
Yeah, so when you guys come in,
Are you enabling this?
when you guys come in, I'll get everyone a metal straw that they can use throughout the
I
weekend.
hate you.
I'm not going to need that, John.
Whenever we see sweat on the sidewalk, we can all just go right down and go.
That is disgusting. That is so disgusting.
You are the goddamn devil.
Come on, dude.
To Caroline's mom who's watching. I'm sorry.
I don't even want to know the origin of what that's about.
Dude, I think a family member of yours responded to my Instagram story with a fire emoji.
His mom?
It probably was my mom.
Carolyn?
Yep, that's my mother.
If you're watching, hi, Mrs. Duda. Love you.
Hi, sorry about that setup. I regret that.
It's all in the name of content, Mom. It's okay. She's probably watching the Hemingway documentary already.
Fair enough.
What's y'all's plan? Y'all going to record like every 3 weeks, or what's the deal? How's Internet Party going to do this?
I mean, that's a great question. Our plan is always to record every week. It's just the thing is, the plans don't always come to fruition like we would like them to. But at this point, we're certainly going to be going weekly. We can't let Wash down.
Yeah, no, I think joining up with you guys will propel us to be a little more consistent.
Brad, I'm sorry for I don't know your origin story. Can you give me the details on how did you end up here?
Yeah, so I mean, me and John went to high school together. I met him. We've been friends since we were kids.
Okay.
Stayed linked up through college. I moved to Chicago. I came to Chicago a lot before I moved here, but we were kind of hanging out. And then obviously met these guys at Grand X, and he and I always had workshopped this idea of starting a blog or doing some type of a content project together. And then a few years ago, we kind of just fully committed and said, let's start a podcast, and started thinking through it. So that was due to 2018 that we started? January 2018. And just kind of have been running with it from there. So that's really how I got here.
Brad kind of glossed over some of the the minute details. He was a Big Ten champion high jumper at Michigan in
Oh,
college.
yeah. He definitely
And-
glossed over that for sure.
Yeah,
He did. He
It didn't
did.
seem pertinent to the narrative, but yeah, that did happen. That was dope.
You always got to fit that in there somewhere.
Yeah, so he's a pretty accomplished athlete. Our first blog idea name was The Juice.
The Juice.
And
Based, like,
we probably
kind of
would have
a-
gotten sued by OJ had we gone
Yeah.
live with that.
If we're lucky, we
that-
would have gotten sued.
That never came to fruition.
Was
And
it
then,
was it going to be a blog about fits?
Probably.
What-
That's a juice joke that I tried to shoehorn in there, but
I mean,
OJ joke, guys. I was doing a
I
murder.
I think there definitely would have been.
Oh wait,
some-
I'm sorry, I'm slow. I get it now. Fits.
No,
gloves.
Dave hated
Oh,
it.
the
Dylan
glove.
hated it.
Yeah,
That's
that was too big of a leap there.
okay.
But Brad, I have a follow-up question. Why does everyone always talk about your thighs so much?
Well,
Can we see him?
Great question.
Yeah, let's show
we
him.
see him?
Come on.
Can we objectify you real quick?
Let's see that dick print too.
What's wrong with you, dude? Come on.
This is what I deal with. And the thing is, like, you think it's a bit, but it's not. Like, we'll be out to dinner and he's acting like this.
Oh no, we know. No, he introduced himself to like an acquaintance of ours as Wide Load, so we're fully aware of the situation.
Well,
No,
well,
not
Johnny
just an
Wide Load
acquaintance.
is
Not just an acquaintance. He introduced the person who was paying for our entire dinner and invited us to the restaurant.
An acquaintance to him. He was meeting this person for the first time, so I should have said that. But
Wide load.
I have no
Oh,
idea
that
what
girl
was
was
thinking.
mortified.
She took it in stride.
as was I.
She took it in stride.
She let us stay and at least enjoy our meal.
I'll say this, John. You didn't ruin the relationship with her, so she still likes us.
True.
So we're good.
Yeah, but
That
we
was
did
the
have to
that was
explain.
the
We did have to
origin of
explain
Hungry
her
Dylan.
and apologize. Yeah, that was a champagne night. That's right.
That was
Yeah.
the night Dylan, like, dude's flight was late or something, and me and Dylan were at the bar, and Dylan was like he was just looking for somebody to just throw a punch at because he hadn't eaten and he worked out and he was just pissed off because he didn't have calories.
I wanted to strangle John when he showed up because he made me eat dinner at 11 o'clock. and I
Dude,
was starving.
okay, hold on. Before we move on, that was Will's fault. Will locked us
Yeah.
out of his apartment.
That's right. That's what happened. Yeah.
My flight
That
was
was
on
me.
time. And actually,
That was
Brad
me.
was planning on coming down with me for that trip because
I
we had
was.
just started the pod, but
Yep.
didn't work out.
That was I was really annoyed by that. I had a work project that I had to do over the weekend, and they moved it last minute to that weekend, and couldn't get out of it. But we'll have to make an awesome trip happen soon.
Yeah,
We gotta do Chicago. You guys gotta do Austin.
yeah. I'd like to get down to Austin, get some Bob Armstrong dip.
The prices are outrageous now, John. It's going downhill at Matt's El Rancho.
Oh, stop it, Brad. Don't say that.
I've heard rumors about this.
Yeah, I'm just.
It's still a
sad
lot
to
of-
say they're true. The rumors are true. It's pricey and you're getting crushed on
I've lived
March.
here for like
That's
4
fine.
months, Brad. Stop.
I know. Wait till you see the column I'm dropping about Austin, Dylan.
Oh,
You know, That's El Rancho.
No, it's not about Matt's. It's about bachelor
Cool
parties in
still.
Austin.
hey, Brad, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What's your favorite Duda bit? Least favorite Duda bit?
Damn, that's a tough question because the two like are so close to each other. You know what I mean? Favorite and least favorite.
Fine line.
Yeah, very fine line between love and hate with those. I would say least favorite. I really dislike the butter pecan thighs thing. Just the gross objectification, and it's spread so far now that I can't control it. And
Damn, I'm sorry I asked about him, man.
No,
Yeah,
man, it's all good. It's cool. But to answer your question, the origin of that is just John sitting here on the pod objectifying me.
I
But
figured. Yeah.
So between Brad and Dylan, I'm going to ask the question everyone's asking. What bit do you guys hate the most? Hot dogs or thighs?
There's no possible way he hates the butter pecan thigh bit more than I hate the hot dog El Glizadente bit. There's no way.
No, he's probably right about that.
God. So every time, like, people will come across the most insignificant, just hot dog related content on Twitter and just feel like they have to tag me in it, just for whatever reason. Like, I don't need to see this. I don't need to see this floating grill that someone made that has the promotional picture has hot dogs on it. I don't need to see that.
The floating
Dylan,
grill.
when things fully open up, like, and you're walking around downtown Austin, people are going to be throwing hot dogs at you. It's going to be like a Texas Tech football game with the tortillas.
I don't think people walk around with hot dogs like ready to throw at all times, though. I don't think
People are going to be bringing packs of hot dogs to meetups.
I will. I'll bring them. I will supply people with raw dogs.
Then you're not going to be allowed in. Oh, man.
You know what else I think would be some good content?
Fuck yeah, Joel.
Is maybe
What up, Joel?
maybe we do a hot dog eating contest between the six of us, or the five. Yeah, the six of us.
No hands.
No, I'm good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to pass on that one too, baby boy.
Don't need to do that.
Damn.
Wow.
Sorry,
Okay.
buddy.
All right. Back to the drawing board.
I'll do it, John. I'll do it.
John's just trying to like figure out some content opportunities, and everybody's shooting it down.
Yeah, whatever. We could also do like something with butter. Maybe lather up Brad and Dylan's thighs and just film that for 10 minutes.
My thighs are nothing. My thighs are nothing to write home about. You don't need to see those.
Didn't Portnoy do that already?
You're asking us? You're the Barstool guy.
I just thought I saw something with thighs.
Yeah, so you can hook us up with the Barstool smoke shows, right?
That was my entire job.
He's hooked us all up, man. It's
Dude, no one's
probably
saying smoke shows, dude. It's WBS. Hey,
what?
I totally forgot what I was going to say. I'm sorry. I totally blanked. I'm sorry.
Dave had a joke on the tip of his tongue that he's like, I don't know if this is going to cross the line or not. He just holstered it. I like that.
No, I don't
Cross
know.
the line, Dave. Go there.
No,
Oh,
Dave did that during today's Patreon episode. I feel like he had a really good joke lined up, and then he just completely holstered it.
Oh, Dave!
Yeah, and then I got bullied into issuing it at the end, and it didn't hit at all. It was terrible.
It did kind of fall
went
short.
off today. You kind of went off today on your bit characters. You actually started combining them at one point. Remember?
At one point, Dave was just you know how people speak in tongues when they just get in the zone? Like, Dave was just speaking in bits at one point. I've never seen anything like it.
He was speaking in bits. He was.
What was that? That was when Clay had 39 points in a quarter or something. Maybe it's 29. That was me today. Just for a 12-minute stretch. I couldn't miss. I was pulling up from everywhere.
We just kept feeding you the rock, man. It was sick.
Hey, what's the most baller vaccine that there is?
Is it
I got
J&J?
Pfizer.
Yeah, I'm a
I think
Pfizer.
it's
Pfizer,
J&J, Brett. I agree.
One poke and you're out, dude.
Isn't it the
Dude,
least
one
effective?
poke. Everyone knows the rules, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I have to stop with the Portnoy content today. That's like 3 Barstool jokes. That's my fill.
He actually needs to come on our podcast because his jeans are way too tight, and we could tell him that Baggy is back.
Yeah, I
I've
heard you
seen
talking
that.
that Jinko's back,
Right?
right?
An email.
Well, I don't know about Jinko, but Brad, would you agree that a looser crotch with a wider leg is in?
Oh, absolutely. Some people are taking it a little bit too far. I've seen some jeans. I sent you some, dude, that are just atrociously wide, but definitely a little bit wider. Like I had to pull out some jeans that I hadn't worn in a minute. they were just too skinny. I couldn't wear them anymore. I was like, I can't rock these. These are way too tight. This is not it. So complete reset of pants right now. I've got a lot of shorts, but not enough cool pants. Open to recommendations if you guys have any thoughts.
I can't keep up, man.
So I have another content idea. Dylan's going to be wearing skinny jeans well into 2030.
Okay, I look where this is going.
I have another
Maybe.
content idea though, where me, Dave, and Will get Jinkos on and just play hacky sack on IG Live.
Done. I'm in.
That's a great bit, dude.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'm all in.
You can't sack Dave.
Dude, there's no way Dave can do stalls.
Wow.
What was that
We
zipper?
can do that.
Yeah, I just heard it.
Who just
Did you say
unzipped?
Poser?
Who just?
I just heard a really sus zipping sound.
I thought we
Yeah,
just
let's-
entered the crank corner.
Hand check, everybody. Where are we at? All right, we're good.
Oh man. Oh man. Hey, Dave, by the way, this does hit, man. This is my first time having it. That's the water balloon.
Oh, also, Brad and I were talking on our last pod about Travis Scott's new seltzer, and we both agreed it was trash. Vizzy is
Yeah.
the only way to go.
Doesn't hold a candle.
Wow. Look at that.
Company man.
Appreciate that. Good job.
Yeah, but the only thing Vizzy doesn't have is their own meal at McDonald's.
Well, when I went to test drive the Travis Scott seltzers, I went up to the cashier and I went, "It's lit."
Okay.
And the cashier was like, "Just give me your card, man."
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Dude, what kind of credit card are you rocking these days? Like, are you a points guy or no?
So actually, Brad and I were talking about this on Friday, and Brad has kind of become a financial advisor for me in a lot of ways because he's big on Ethereum right now.
Okay.
Very close.
I don't know if this is a good idea. Like, are we allowed to talk financials on the happy hour?
No,
It's
please do.
credit.
I'd increase my exposure to Ethereum. I'd love that.
I think the question was around credit cards. It was much simpler than getting into
Aren't
cryptocurrency.
aren't you just writing physical checks at this point at every place you go to?
Yeah. So I actually write checks.
Don't cash that for a week.
Exactly, Brad. I actually tell people when I write them a check, like when we're splitting up bills at a bar or whatever, I'm like, just please don't cash this until Monday, like after the weekend's over.
John, I would love to see you try and write somebody a check instead of a Venmo. Like, nah, I don't use Venmo or Cash App. Can I just write you a check?
I have 4 books of checks, like ready in the clip. Like whenever you want, I can write you a check.
What do you use checks for, John?
I mean, sometimes I'll be walking past a 7-Eleven or something and want a Gatorade. I'll pull the checkbook out, $1.50 right there, boom. that and you know what the good thing is about writing checks is it doesn't show up in your bank account for like 15 business days.
Right.
It's like it never happened.
Do you sign it? Like, do you have a signature that you're really particular about when you sign them too? You're just like, all right.
Yeah, could I share my screen? I could show you like my.
I don't know if you want to do that, John. Check your tabs.
Yeah, do a tab check first.
No, my tab check is the PBS website and my blog for Saturday. But
I thought Saturdays were for the.
Saturdays are
Come
are
on,
for
Will.
are for the boys. You're right.
I stopped myself. I'm not proud.
Why is it like the two bad terms for checks are like kind of dope? Hot checks and bounce checks. Like those are that's bad bad adjectives or verbs, whatever they are. Fucking I don't know.
I think the
Talk
adjectives
about
have
that. Good. What's the deal with the hot check?
Hey, Dylan, can I ask Dylan?
Hey guys, what's the deal with airports? Like getting your flight delayed, am I right?
It's so true.
It's so true. It's relatable, and that's why it's funny.
Dylan, what kind of Vizzy are you drinking right now? I've never seen that color palette before because mine still hadn't arrived.
Well, thank you for asking, Will. This is a papaya passion fruit, and it is sneaky in my top 3 of all flavors of Vizzy.
I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy that color palette on that can.
Dylan,
Beautiful, isn't
is that can even cracked? Could we
Kidding,
get
John?
a vibe check? Okay.
Look at that.
All right, just
Yes.
making sure.
That's a pass.
Dylan's looking and acting hella flirty tonight. I just gotta say it.
I'm feeling quite flirty, Dave. Thanks for noticing.
Who do
Dylan
you?
odds.
Okay, so
and then-
another bit idea. We oil up Dylan and Brad.
Okay.
Every single one of your bit ideas has started with you applying something. to
Yeah.
Dylan.
It's
Hey,
objectifying.
John.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, he
How
jokes
does the
like
rest-
this, but every weekend I get him drunk and I try to hit, and he just never lets me.
How does the rest of it go, John? What happens next?
Brad's been trying to blow my back walls out for years.
This podcast is just the long game.
Yeah. All right,
Laying
guys.
that groundwork.
Hey, all jokes
Will looks
aside,
disturbed right
what's
now.
the bid idea? All jokes aside, what's the bid idea, Brad or Duda?
Okay,
Baby boy.
so the bid idea is a couple blocks down from Parlor in Wicker Park. There's
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
there's a bar called the Phyllis Musical Inn, and we could conceivably do a live podcast there. So what I'm suggesting is we oil up live on stage. We oil up Brad and Dylan, and
Okay.
any men or women can come up and just sort of, have their way with them.
Okay, that could go a lot of ways.
I don't know, man.
Like a live conversation, you mean? Like on the podcast?
Yeah. That's exactly what I meant. In a conversational format, they could have their way with them.
Naturally.
Not any.
I just feel like we wouldn't need to be oiled up for a conversation.
Yeah,
Well-
that seems like an unnecessary step.
Right.
I think it would enhance the experience.
Followers? Oh, okay.
Okay. No, I see your vision. Okay.
You feel the
I'm just
vibes.
thinking it logistically. Yeah.
Legally, I think we could get away with it too.
Could there be live in-game betting?
Well, sure.
I've
And
been
No
looking-
platform.
People could tweet about how much money they've bet on each person, and I bet the engagement would go crazy.
Right. We can get Liquid IV on board, Vizzy.
Sure.
Mercenaries?
Bro.
It seems like Brad
John-
and Dylan are out on this.
Yeah.
I'm just
John, how do you?
I'm just throwing stuff
Okay.
out.
I got a content idea for you, Duda. How about we bring you back down to Texas, the long lost son of the Lone Star State. Get you all filsoned up, cowboy hat, boots, and we get you out to the ranch, and we just do ranch stuff for like a weekend. But
Down.
here's the kicker. It's ranch, like ranch dressing and ranch chicken.
Okay.
Like that's
Okay.
that's what we're doing. It's
That's
like a
like-
buttermilk.
I like.
It was a
where
good
this is going.
idea.
That was a good idea. Brett, that actually leads me to another question. I know you're an East Coast guy.
Elitist, yes.
So in the Midwest, ranch with pizza as a dipping sauce is a staple. People
No,
love
sure.
it.
Yeah.
Are they doing that out in New York, Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Maine,
Keep going.
Northeast.
Pennsylvania,
Yep.
Minnesota,
Yeah. Eastern
Mississippi,
Seaboard.
Missouri, Montana.
Oklahoma?
Yeah, no, John, that brings me. I have a couple points on that.
That was
One,
a throwback reference to Dave's bit about Oklahoma being in the Midwest.
Right.
Yeah.
No. There's a couple Midwestern folk that have made their way to New York, John, and I've had the pleasure to know them, and they brought ranch into my life in that sense because when I found out you could not only have heartburn from pepperoni pizza, but you could double your heartburn with ranch. I was so on board. So that's big for me. On the East Coast thing, you're familiar with the Hamptons, I'm sure. The boys around me here thought the Hamptons were in Connecticut, which was
Yeah, they definitely
Don't
all
say the
thought that.
boys. Don't say
Take
the
that
boys.
back. Take that
No,
back.
all of them are.
One of us did.
It was that boy Dave. I didn't want to air him out too bad.
No,
but
I
I'm going
was talking about Hampton, Connecticut. Everybody knows that.
That boy Dave. Might have to just start referring to him as that from now on.
that boy
Oh,
that boy
that's been the
Dave.
name for a minute.
TBD.
I like it. It doesn't have anything on Baby Boy Duda, but it's nice.
Baby boy.
Baby boy.
Every time you call him Baby Boy, I just think of that scene from Baby Boy where Ving Rhames is engaging in a certain act. I don't know if anybody remembers that scene, but
I don't think
He's
that's
jumping.
from Baby. Is that from Baby Boy? Isn't that from?
oh yeah,
We need more Ving
No.
Rhames with the pod.
dude, he's hooking up with Baby Boy's mom, and he's like
Oh.
jumping, and it's really like who would ever do this.
Yeah. Yep.
We'll talk
Ving
offline.
Rhames.
Baby boy was always like front and center at the rental store in my hometown of Michigan, and was never allowed to rent that one.
Mm-mm.
Can't imagine why.
It's rated R. That's why, Brad.
That makes sense. That
Sex
checks
and
out.
violence.
All right, so the ranch thing, that's like infiltrating the East Coast.
Yeah, I was thinking more along the lines of like Midwest people and East Coast people try out Texas ranch life, and we shoot guns and stuff and go fishing in tight outfits. That's kind of the plan.
Catch and release.
We have
Right.
a really good like country western store here in Chicago that I could go get a pair of boots.
Cracker
I
Barrel.
could get no, it's called Alcala's. I could get a pair of
Right.
boots. I could get one of those 2-pocket shirts and some Wranglers. And yeah, I'll absolutely fly out to a Texas ranch and hang with you.
Okay,
I'd pay to see that.
Brad, you're invited as well. I
I'm there.
didn't mean to single you out. That was an internet party invite.
I'm there. That would be great.
We have this dude in the network. His
John
name
some
is
Wranglers and the cowboy
Right.
hat. They didn't call him
I-
Slim Thick Duda in high school for nothing.
right.
Brad,
Wow.
out on
Right.
a ranch, it's not gonna end well for you. I'm taking advantage.
Not if I do first.
Oh man, we have this guy in the network,
Wow.
John. I don't know if you know Flounder. He's a man of size.
I've
He's-
never
Okay,
met him
there's more to him than
personally.
that.
I've never met him personally, but he looks like a unit.
Right. He played nose tackle at Georgia. He's no
Really?
Georgia Southern State. It was D3.
No, he didn't. None of this is accurate. He went to Tech.
He's
He was in
he's got a lease that he's always talking about getting us out at. So we're gonna have to get you involved.
Yeah, would love that.
We can do it.
I think first steps is you guys coming out to Chicago for a weekend.
I think that
I've got a spare bedroom. The four of you could obviously share the bed.
Very generous.
Okay. When does the oil reference come into this? I'm waiting on that.
It always,
Oh,
it always finds a way.
the Halliburton sponsor.
Yeah, that.
Halliburton
John,
was
we should
actually
wrap this.
Halliburton got in early with us. They were episode 1, but
Nice.
yeah, I could loop them in.
Randy
John,
is
what's the
in the green room for like 15 minutes now.
I have
Yeah,
one
we
more
gotta
go.
question
We
for
had
John.
Randy.
Yeah, we can get out of here if Randy's trying to get in.
Can
All
they
right, hold
can
on.
they be on while Randy does his thing? I want them to
Yeah.
One of
react.
us has to drop, I think, right?
I'm gonna drop, but John, Brad, it was great to see you guys. I'll drop and
You as well, man.
Brett, thank you for facilitating this. I appreciate it.
Absolutely.
do my best. All right.
Oh no, what's about to happen here?
I don't know. Randy, wake up, dude.
Namaste. Thank you for letting me be part of your journey. If you guys are wondering, I've reached full enlightenment by going Glegan. And I hope that you guys will also try out the Glegan lifestyle.
Randy, what does the Glegan lifestyle entail?
Oh, I've got an idea.
It's all about following the ways of the glizz, the teaching, the practices, and eating the glizz.
Hot dogs. He's eating hot dogs.
Very cool.
If you would like to learn more about the
Oil-
Glegan lifestyle, you should like and subscribe. And also share this video with a friend. The children of the glizz are always looking for new brothers and sisters.
Are we doing Children of the Glizz, Randy?
Randy, I hate you, man.
Man.
like children.
I
like
appreciate your input.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
put those big arms away, Randy. Sheesh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Randy, you are
yeah.
shredded right now, my
What
guy.
are you doing? Did you
Yo.
pump before this just for this shot? Okay. He's eating a hot dog. All right.
Randy, can you eat it with no hands next?
Yo,
That is
you
your
guys
next
think
step towards alignment.
Okay.
you think
Are you
those
on
are
a
boiled or
glizz?
grilled?
Boiled, grilled, those are the two different schools of the thoughts and teaching of the glizz.
Okay.
I currently am a boiled boy, but
Thank you.
grilled is also acceptable. All children of the glizz are accepted.
Hell
It's
yeah.
not a thing.
If you wondered,
Have we
the
done a
glizz has showed up all throughout history. It's gone by many names: Wiener, chorizo, hot diggity dog, kielbasa. He has been with us all along.
Okay.
From. We gotta get out of
What?
here.
We have to go.
All right, Randy. I'm gonna close you out. Oh, he's gone. Okay.
No, let him
Oh,
listen. No, let
No
him.
way to talk
Randy,
children.
Randy,
I
tell
didn't
us
do it.
like-
Please like and subscribe. He is glizzing.
I didn't
He
listen.
is glizzing.
X him out.
Namaste.
Okay,
Namaste,
we got
Randy.
it. All right, we gotta go.
Brad,
we're out
Brad,
of here.
wait,
Thank-
before we
thank
go,
you guys.
what were we calling Dylan? The glizzy gladiator?
Yeah, I believe that was one name.
Okay.
Very cool.
All right.
Very cool. All right, thanks, guys. Bye.
Hey,
Hey,
yeah,
thanks for
Fred,
Hey,
coming
thanks
on.
for having us, guys.
You
Fred
got it,
on good
man.
sirs.
Guys, it's great to have you.
All right,
This was fun.
we're out of here. Bye.